U.S. President Donald Trump has begun his formal state visit in United Arab Emirates. According to Associated Press, the president arrived at the Qasr Al Watan, a palace in Abu Dhabi. The white-domed palace, parts of which were opened to the public in 2019, includes a vast library and a room housing gifts from world leaders. He was greeted by children waving U.S. and U.A.E. flags, plus an honor guard that included camels. Trump also participated in a briefing led by the Arab country's first astronaut. Later, Trump will sit down with Sheikh Mohamed bin Zayed Al Nahyan and receive a Medal of Honor from his hosts. After the meetings, Trump will attend a banquet dinner, his third of the trip. He was previously hosted in Saudi Arabia and Qatar.
Great man, you know that, right? That they treat you better than they treat me. I hope so. We have a good time. We did win in Atlanta. We have a good time. You're having a good time. You have to say, amazing. I hope you enjoy it. It's an amazing culture. Thank you. Thank you.
U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said he wants to see NATO grow stronger, as he met with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte in Antalya, Turkey on Thursday. According to Associated Press, the pair spoke to reporters ahead of a meeting of NATO counterparts later in the day to prepare a pivotal summit of alliance leaders next month that will set the course for future European security as America focuses on challenges elsewhere. The meeting in the Mediterranean coastal city of Antalya comes amid a flurry of negotiations aimed at producing a ceasefire agreement between Russia and Ukraine, including talks in Istanbul that Rubio and President Donald Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff plan to attend Friday. Rubio came to Turkey after accompanying Trump on portions of his trip to Gulf Arab countries. It also comes as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is set to meet with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Ankara today. It's an open question whether Trump or Russian President Vladimir Putin will participate Thursday.
Good morning. Well, good morning. And Marco, thank you so much. You have been working so hard over the last couple of days in the Middle East. You are really making progress. I think this is important. This shows American leadership, not only on Ukraine, where it was the new American administration breaking the deadlock under the leadership of President Trump, but also now when it comes to the Middle East and of course all the other issues in the world, we collectively have to make sure stay stable, and we need American leadership, and you're providing that.
NATO has the opportunity to grow even stronger in the alliance. You know, the alliance is only as strong as its weakest link, and we intend and endeavor to have no weak links in this alliance. So it's setting up nicely, and it's good to see. You know, the president has just submitted a budget for $1 trillion of defense spending, which is unheard of, it's unparalleled. And it's not just spending money, it's spending money on the capabilities that are needed for the threats of the 21st century. All kinds of different threats that look different from the threats in the past. The purpose of NATO is to prevent wars through its strength. And that's why, you know, we want to see it grow stronger. Spending levels among all partners that allow everyone to be stronger and makes the alliance stronger. And also he wants to end wars, and that's the hope with Russia and Ukraine. We'll see what happens over the next couple of days in that regard, but we want to see progress made in that regard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said, "I'm here," in a message to Vladimir Putin after the Russian leader failed to show up in Turkey for proposed direct peace talks on Thursday. According to Associated Press, Zelensky waited for Putin in the capital of Ankara after challenging the Kremlin leader to face-to-face discussions on ending their 3-year-old war. With Putin absent, the Russian delegation was in Istanbul, and it wasn't clear whether the sides would meet for their first such talks since March 2022, following Russia's full-scale invasion of its neighbor the previous month. Later Thursday, Zelensky is set to meet with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who welcomed Zelensky with an honor guard at the presidential palace in Ankara.
President Zelensky, Sky News, do you have a message for Vladimir Putin?
I'm here. I think this is very clear.
President Zelensky, Sky News, do you have a message for Vladimir Putin?
I'm here. I think this is very clear.